Rockingham County government presents You've Got Grit. You've got grit, Allie Gagnon of Summerfield. You've got grit. And what is grit? Well, the same boiling water that softens the potato hardens the egg. It's about what you're made of, not the circumstances. You've got grit, Allie Gagnon of Summerfield. So tell us, where were you born and where did you grow up?
Well, I was born and raised in Summerfield. I've been in Rockingham County my whole life.
Okay. And what about your K-12 schooling?
I went to elementary school at Bethany Elementary. I went to Rockingham County Middle School and Rockingham County High School.
And what was it like going to school here in Rockingham County?
I loved Bethany. The teachers there were great. The education there was great. Even though I went to teach high school, a lot of the elementary school teachers that I had were the ones that made me decide that I wanted to teach. The high school was great. I met my high school sweetheart there, so no complaints. And the education was great too. So
I saw that extra smile when you said high school sweetheart.
Yes.
Oh, my. Now, why did you choose North Carolina State University?
Well, senior year of high school, I decided that I wanted to become a teacher. They had just brought back the North Carolina Teaching Fellows program at NC State, and so that was a huge draw. And I just really loved the campus. I loved the close-knit feel of the college, and I knew it was a place for me.
Why did you even think about majoring in education? That is your major?
Yes.
Why?
A lot of my teachers, like I said, at Bethany, they inspired me. They made me feel supported and loved, and they made me love learning. And I noticed that wasn't a common theme, with everybody that I went to school with. They didn't all love learning. And so I wanted to be a teacher that could instill a love for learning in other people.
So you consider yourself a lifelong learner?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
And what do you hope you can do as a teacher, as an educator?
I hope that, I can create lessons and create an atmosphere in my classroom that really engages the students and gets them to love learning and gets them to, believe that they're capable of learning and doing, whatever it is that they want to do.
So you believe all children can learn?
Absolutely, I do.
You surprised me when I said, are you going to teach elementary, middle, or high school? And you said?
High school.
Why high school?
I love science, and I've gone back and forth. I thought about doing, the littles in elementary school, but I love science, and I wanted to be able to do that more advanced coursework in the labs where you can really get hands-on and have fun with that. So that's why I chose high school.
And STEM is very important now.
Yes.
Science, technology, engineering, yes, mathematics. So what about your internship with United Way of Rockingham County?
I love it. Like with any internship, there is some grunt work, there's some filing and organizing, but I don't mind that because I'm built to organize. But it's really helped me to see the county through a different lens. Everyone talks about, be the change you want to see in your community. And United Way is really doing that. They're making a real difference in real people's lives. And it's just been really cool to see the spirit of, that close-knit community aspect that United Way has. And I think it represents the county really well. And, I'm technically making money at this internship, but I think in the long run, it'll cost me more because I'll be donating to them, for the rest of my life because it's worth it. It's an organization that I respect and that I believe in. And so, yeah, they got another donor out of me from, seeing the inside of it and seeing how it works. I definitely believe in it.
So why is United Way so important for Rockingham County?
United Way does a lot of fundraising for nonprofit organizations and agencies in Rockingham County that are really focused on the people. They're focused on, making a real difference. They're not about, having a big name and kind of just, they're really making a difference and they're really helping people. And I love that about them.
Why is it important for us to help people?
They're our neighbors. They're people that are in the same community as us. And I just think it's really important to give back to the community.
So you'll be graduating, and following graduation, you'll be teaching, and Tell us, what do you see in the future for Allie?
I'll definitely be staying in North Carolina. That's part of the Teaching Fellows program, is to stay here, and I love it here anyway, so that's not an issue for me. I really love, the area where I grew up. I want to give back to the community, so I think either teaching in Rockingham County or Guilford County is the goal for the future.
So you're excited about your future?
Yes, absolutely.
The Teaching Fellows program is just an excellent way to get young people like you involved in a profession that we need so desperately. Why do we need to continue the Teaching Fellows program?
Well, there's the obvious, like you get scholarship money for it. My tuition's covered by the program. But even if you didn't get scholarship money for it, even if it was just like professional development, I would still do it. I would still love it because it's gotten me into classrooms early. It's gotten me connected with teachers that are teachers of the year, principals of the year. And it's just taught me so much, and it's gotten me excited, and it's a program that's made me proud to become a teacher. When a lot of people will steer like, oh, you're becoming a teacher? Like, I don't know about that. Like, I'm really proud to be a teacher, and Teaching Fellows has definitely been a big part of that.
And you certainly are a good example and a great poster child for the program. What have you learned during your lifetime that you'd like to pass on to other young people?
I guess life is really just about the relationships. It's about the people. Surrounding yourself with people that you love and people that you look up to, because the people that you surround yourself with are the people that are going to have the biggest influence on you.
Why should more young people be involved in the community?
I think it's really important to be proud of where you grew up at, and want to be involved with the people that you grew up around and give back to the community that you grew up in.
Last question. Why do you love Rockingham County, NC?
Well, I know a lot of people, especially in high school, ragged on Rockingham County. They're ready to leave. We don't have a Chick-fil-A here or a Target here, but we have community, and we have people that really care about each other. They look out for each other. They know each other. And that's something that's really unique to rural counties. That's something that you can't get everywhere, is that sense of community and that sense of belonging and knowing each other. And so that's why I love Rockingham County.
You've got grit. Allie Gagnon of Summerfield, North Carolina. I bet some of you out there know someone you described by saying, you've got grit. So email a paragraph describing the person you think Spectrum 1304 and Rockingham County government should interview for You've Got Grit. Then email your paragraph to mscott@co.rockingham.nc.us. That's mscott@co.rockingham.nc.us. Thanks again for watching. You've Got Grit.